AM Sports Report brought to you by Northwest Furniture and Mattress. Breathe new life into your home with airy pieces that bring sunshine, comfort, and calm to every room. Explore handcrafted furniture made for real life and built to last with 130 years of flex steel craftsmanship. Find your favorites now at Northwest Furniture and Mattress. Big Red Rocking Chair on Elm, off Adams, in LeGrand. Friday. Okay, this actually kind of ticked me off a little bit, so let me just get this off my chest right now. On Friday, I took time out of my day. I noticed that the high school posted some stuff about highlighting cross country, and I've heard people say you don't pay any attention to cross country, and I actually do. Cross country is really hard to take pictures of, and nobody ever updates me with anything from cross country, and it's not. And so I said, okay, I'm going to go out there on Friday. LeGrand has a home meet, and the school had posted that it started at 3 o'clock, okay? OSAA said 2 o'clock. And then I talked to a parent, and they said that the younger kids run at 2, and then the older kids after. So I was like, okay, I'll get out there. We'll go get football set up because we had to stream football on Friday night. Did all that, got out there about 2:30. High school's done running already. And that, just the combination of the schedule, being one saying 3 and one saying 2, and they started at noon, and nobody put anything out. It just kind of irked me a little bit. So I'm glad, I just need to get that off my chest. I really was planning on taking pictures of cross country. I posted a picture with the pictures I posted on Friday of the cheerleaders of me out there at the golf course. LHS football with the big 48-0 homecoming win against Ontario on Friday night. I don't have any football picks because I was calling the game, so here's some cheerleader picks from before the game. I went down and hung out with my favorite cheerleading team. Homecoming, it was a big game for LeGrand. This was the GOL opener, and LeGrand showed that, they're better than Ontario. I had a 6th grader with me doing the play-by-play, and he killed it, Jack Pfaffenbach, and we had a good time. He was excited, and it was fun. We had a really good time. He's actually going to come and shadow me on Thursday, too, him and another 6th grader. It's pretty exciting. LeGrand goes to Baker this Friday for a battle of the GOL unbeatens at 7 p.m. live streamed right here on the EO Live network. If you're interested in advertising during football, get a hold of us at office@eoalive.tv. This is where you put that graphic up, Benny. Or you can message us right here on Facebook. Around the GOL, Baker came back from down 21-0 to stun Pendleton in Pendleton. The Dowls lost to Woodburn 28-21 in a non-GOL game. And that leaves LeGrand and Baker tied after week 1 of GOL football as in the number 1 spot, which is surprising. I haven't seen a Pendleton team this bad, maybe ever. I hate to say that, but the GOL looks really weak to me this year. LeGrand might just win the conference, to be honest with you. And at the beginning of the year, I didn't think that we had a chance, and things are looking good right now, though. In football around the valley, Ember lost to Doofer 35-30. Elgin beat Lyle 66-48. Cove beat Pilot Rock 44-0. Union beat Prairie City 48-6, and Powder got beat by Adrian 48-0. We'll talk about LHS volleyball and soccer on Thursday. Number 1, EOU Volleyball hosted Warner Pack on Saturday night in Quinn. The Mannies had no problems as they easily swept them 3-0. Kiana Mack had another huge week for the Mounties and is currently number 2 in the country in blocks per set. For her efforts, she was named the CCC Defender of the Week for the 3rd time already this year. We're halfway through the season, and she's already been named Defender of the Week 3 times. And to go along with that, she's been named Attacker of the Week in the 4th week. So, Kiana Mack, she might be the best player in the country. Actually, I'm going to say it. She is the best player in the country. And on the number 1 team in the country. So, we might have our first ever EOU Volleyball NAIA National Player of the Year in Kiana Mack. EOU football was on a bye this weekend. This Saturday is homecoming for the Mounties at 1 p.m. versus ACU. It's a big game for the Mounties. It's their first Frontier Conference game of the year, and it's, yeah, like I said, big game. Thankfully, it's against ACU, who historically isn't real great, and it should be the Mounties' first conference win of the year. I'm hoping. They really need it. EOU women's soccer lost on the road at C of I last Friday. They go to Montana this weekend to take on Carroll and Rocky in key games for the ladies. This ladies team's really good, and head coach Josh Goodman said the first half, it was a tale of two halves. They played one half really, really well and one half not great, and they ended up losing to, I think C of I is the number 5 team in the country right now, 3-1. EOU men's soccer remains undefeated with a 2-1 win over the Yotes. They head to Montana as well. It's crazy, man. This EOU men's soccer team came out of nowhere. They got 4th in the conference last year, came out of nowhere and won the CCC tournament. And now they haven't lost yet this year. And this team is rolling right now. They're a really good soccer team. The crazy thing about this weekend is it's homecoming, blue and gold for the Mounties, and 3 teams are on the road. I don't know who's making these schedules, but figure it out, for crying out loud. You don't want 3 of your teams on the road for homecoming. That's a huge part of the support. Volleyball, both soccer teams are gone, and we're having homecoming. So the volleyball girls and men's and women's soccer don't get to partake in the festivities. I don't like that at all. I think you should have all the teams at home. If they have to play, if it's got to be, if you can't have a bye that week or whatever, then schedule games at home. Make it part of homecoming, because I don't think, anybody should miss out on the homecoming festivities. AM Sports Report brought to you by Northwest Furniture and Mattress in LeGrand. They want to make you comfortable in your own home.